Good morning. It's December 7th, and it's time for our daily dose of good news, which is from Psalm 27 today. So relax and listen to this. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evildoers assail me to devour my flesh, my adversaries and foes, they shall stumble and fall. Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war rise up against me, yet I will be confident. One thing I asked of the Lord, that will I seek after, to live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. For he will hide me in his shelter in the day of trouble. He will conceal me under the cover of his tent. He will set me high upon a rock. Now my head is lifted up above my enemies all around me, and I will offer in his tent sacrifices with shouts of joy. I will sing and make melody to the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry aloud. Be gracious to me and answer me. Come, my heart says, seek his face. Your face, Lord, do I seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger, you who have been my help. Do not cast me off. Do not forsake me, O God of my salvation. If my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will take me up. Teach me your way, O Lord, and lead me on a level path because of my enemies. Do not give me up to the will of my adversaries. For false witnesses have risen against me, and they are breathing out violence. I believe that I shall see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. Here ends the reading. In this psalm, there's great reason to be fearful and stressed out and to be protective of oneself, to be armored up, I would even say, to be on one's guard and to feel defensive. When you hear the calamities that the psalmist is describing, when evildoers assail me to devour my flesh, though an army encamp against me, though war will rise up against me, when false witnesses have risen against me and they are breathing out violence. Those aren't trivial, minor matters. It makes sense to me that the psalmist would be terrified and fearful and protective of themselves, that they would have almost be putting up on their own mental armor of feeling like they have to fight and they have to protect themselves and that they are at risk, that their safety alone is at risk. Their physical safety, certainly it sounds like. And I'm struck by how in this psalm, God is described in ways that are of such huge comfort to the psalmist. That the psalmist describes, God will hide me in his shelter in the day of trouble, so that the psalmist will not be perceived by their enemies. That God will conceal me under the cover of his tent. That's a pretty intimate place. They were nomads. Your tent was your home. If you think about the temple of the Lord and the ark, the inner part of that was the place where God dwelled in the tabernacle. God will set me high upon a rock, unreachable to their enemies. So all of that removes the need for the psalmist to be protective in and of their own strength. It helps the psalmist to just really relax in their vulnerability, because they obviously feel vulnerable. Okay, they see immense trouble on every side and they feel vulnerable. And what they recognize is by going to God, their vulnerability is removed and they can relax. So rather than being in that stressed out space of being worried and being anxious, and how easy it is right now to be worried and anxious. Instead of remaining in that space, worried about what's to come and how they're going to be assaulted, how they're going to be wounded, how they're going to be attacked. The psalmist relaxed to such a degree that it says, I will sing and make melody to the Lord and offer sacrifices with shouts of joy. That they have completely shifted out of this fearful, defensive, protective, armored up place to relaxing, realizing that they're vulnerable, but that God cares for them and shields them in their vulnerability, shields them from their enemies so that their enemies won't perceive them, won't see them, won't be able to reach them. It basically takes away all the power from the enemy. And the psalmist is just resting in God and is so thankful and is so relaxed and at peace. So the end of that is, I believe I shall see the goodness of the Lord. And the very end is wait for the Lord. It's an encouragement. Be strong and take courage. So it's great for us to dwell on that today of how we can continue to wait, knowing that our Lord will protect us in our vulnerability and that we don't need to armor up and stress out and be frantic in trying to guard ourselves, trying to maintain that, trying to protect ourselves, but to just let God handle it and rest in the fact that, yeah, we're vulnerable and God covers us in our vulnerability with a gentle tenderness. And in that peace is like this flat, level path. It's easy to walk. It's not ups and downs that are strenuous or difficult travel. It's smooth sailing. It is an easy stroll with God. I hope you enjoy your easy stroll with God today.